Day 25. The book is called The Holy and Broken Bliss. It's by Alicia Ostriker, published by Alice James Books in 2024. I want to say holy cannoli. Uh, I read the blurb at the back. Alicia Ostriker has published 19 collections of poetry, been twice nominated for the National Book Award, and has twice received the National Jewish Book Award for poetry, among other honors. Her work has appeared in the New Yorker, the Yale Review, American Poetry Review, Best American Poetry, the Atlantic, Prairie Schooner, and other journals. Yeah. This one, there is an opening poem that it's on its own, like a prologue. These be the words, Deuteronomy 1, the King James Version. The words of an old woman shuffling the cards of her own decline, the decline of her husband, the decline of her nation, her plague-smitten world. Virus that has slain its millions, rage and despair driving the body politic into violent writhings, knotted upheavings, drama I watch from the wings, telling myself, these too are the wings of the Shekinah, beneath which I arise and shower, dress in the morning, undress at night, in my house of many doors. Many windows, little sky. Song reversed to clanging, alarm, alarm. Write if you can find words, I tell myself. Write what you are afraid to write. Lay down your cards. Step over the lintel through the door, that door. Write or die. Clearly, it's a poem that tells you what's at stake in the book. Written by a self-acclaimed old woman during the COVID plague. It was written in 7 sections with no more than 10 poems a section. Here's one from the first section. It's called Slowly. He goes down the stone steps from the apartment building to Riverside Park, holding the rail, holding his balance. The summer vegetation riots and rots around his sandaled feet. Each line of that is a stanza. There's a lot of white space in the poem. The poem marks on the page what the words mark within the bubble of meaning that humans live within. Here's another one called Plague Time Ritual from a different section. We no longer leave the apartment. We cook or order in and eat amply together. I make a pleasing borscht. He a pleasing French onion soup. Together we dance. The long married kitchen dance. He is slowly, steadily losing weight. He jokes that he will not die. He will grow smaller and smaller until I can carry him around in a teacup, exhibit him to my friends. There's such love in these poems. It's like an intimate attention to the moment. Here's the poem Tachycardia. Tachycardia all day yesterday, faint, 8 a.m. By evening, a fast thud thud, insistent as if someone is trying to tell me something in a language I don't know, the sign language of an entity that expresses itself in rhythm and is becoming impatient with my ignorance. We used to understand each other perfectly, or so I thought. I thought we were like sisters. Now it seems for 80 years she has labored nonstop, thump, thump, 24/7 without complaint. I have been like some plantation mistress, believing in my own benevolence, believing I and my personal house slave understood each other. Now my heart is racing. There are a number of repeat themes for the book. For example, there's a tachycardia again. There are a number of plague time poems, a number of prayer poems. Here are the titles of the last few poems in the book. Some Nights, The Wings of the Shekinah, this one afternoon while I at work at my desk. The channel, the pipe, she says, they say. The force that sends light. And here is the last poem of the book. It's called Coda. Let my poems be shards of the holy and broken bliss that circles and shackles the earth. It's really lovely. What a thing to come out of the plague. Till next time.